What's going on YouTube? Kilo 6 here, and I am ready for the next install on my JK. Still got to come up with a name for her, but we'll get there when the time comes. But it is Florida, which is always bikini weather or topless weather. And there's one thing that has just been driving me insane when I put the top down on the JK. There's two things actually. The first is that I never seem to be able to get this thing sitting flush in the back, and it really becomes like a hindrance on my rearview mirror. But the other thing is that once the top is all the way down, there's nothing securing this, and it just bounces around and it makes so much noise and it's all clunky. So A, the line of sight kind of sucks. B, it makes a lot of noise. And C, it's bikini weather. Let's go on and see here. Picked up the Smittybilt extended top, otherwise known as the bikini top for the Jeep. Super simple install. To actually take off the old Jeep top, all you have is just these two oh gosh, I forgot the star bits. I forgot what they're called, but two on this side, two on the other side after taking the top down, and that removes that completely. I've already laid out the top here on the driveway to get things kind of stretched out a little bit. So you can see here there's two pieces to this. When you get this bikini top, you do need to purchase the additional head channel. So this is the head channel that comes separate. The bikini top itself is just as that is, but it also comes with some pockets, which is actually kind of cool. So this gives me the soft top that allows me to easily take off and put back on, but without having too much view in the back. And it also makes the Jeep look a little bit more opened up, so you'll have more of the roll bar style look and things like that. So we're just going to do a quick super install, fast install video. Again, the first thing to do on this is to remove the existing top that's on there. So as it is, it's those two screws on either side. I already put the top down, removed the two screws. And then, of course, we're going to go on ahead and get rid of all the channels and everything that belong to the other one. So we'll take off all this. We'll open this up a little bit more, remove all of the channels and stuff up there. And then when we come back, we'll pick back up when we're ready to put the new piece on. So we'll see you in a minute. It's all right. I'll cut that out. Bloopers, right? Just like I said in the introduction video, super easy, simple to do. All we're going to do is drop the top back first. There's two screws. They're right in this area here. I don't know if you can see it from your angle, but this is a Torx 27, T27 Torx bit. And these are not already loose all the way. It's super easy to do. We've already broken off the other side. So as soon as this thing comes out the rest of the way, what we'll end up doing is just pulling the top off and laying it down into the driveway for now to get it out of the way. All right, so got those two screws out on this side and on that side. Next thing to do is just to remove the old soft top frame and everything, take it out of the way. We're just gonna lay down in the driveway for a minute. Don't forget to unclip the piece that's the tension strap that's in the back of the Jeep, because otherwise you'll start walking and then it'll kind of grab you as you're walking away. But this is a little bit heavy. Make sure you have somebody on the other side to kind of help you with it. You just have to get it over and making sure it doesn't unfold all the way. I would grab this frame piece here too. Yep. And then we're just gonna ride over the hood. There we go, and we'll just go lay this out there. So, next step to do, guys, is to remove the frame that comes with the soft top you currently have. To remove that is very, very simple. There are just these knobs here that are on either side. There's three of these. Long ones on the end and a short one in the middle. But we're gonna take out this existing frame. These two come out. I'll just drop them down here for now. And this piece here, you can see, just comes off just like that. Obviously, whatever we do to one side, we'll have to do to the other side. But just show you real quick, once I get this back guy off, what it will look like. The other long one. And then, I'm gonna pop on the inside here. This guy here, come on in here, just pops right out. There's a little clip right there, it just drops into that hole. So this now takes off the entire frame for the existing soft top, the one that comes with the vehicle. Once those pieces are off, now you can see you got the entire roll bar cage, look, going all the way down. And that's kind of what I liked about this, is with this top gone, we have a better view out the back, because I don't have that soft top just kind of dangling back there. But also too, I like this rough look. Now it still needs to be painted because, like I said, Jeep went cheap and they only painted the things they thought everybody was gonna see. But that's, down the road. I don't mind too much this kind of off color here, but I do love this opening here. So I'm gonna take that for a second, and then if you wanna step out, I'll go ahead and flip it around so you can see the difference here. The opening here versus on the other side, you can see right here, that's the existing channel for the soft top that's over there. So now that this piece is missing, you can see it opens up that back completely. It just makes everything look a lot better. So obviously the seats are down and things like that. The last thing that you want to take off is going to be these clips here. This is the clips that come with the existing soft top as well. To pull these guys out, super simple. You're just actually gonna pop up on it like that, and it just fell off because it's that easy. So you can see here, same thing. Bam. So I'm going to remove all the plastic pieces that are on the other side, and then we'll be ready to start installing the new bikini top because it's Florida bikini weather. So I'll get back with you in a second. Okay, so existing soft top removed. We took off all the hardware and everything. The Jeep is starting to look nice and raw. We're ready to get the bikini top on. Like I said, when you buy this, if you buy it from Best Stop or Smittybilt or anything like that, a lot of them will come separate. You can buy the kits that come with the channel already in it. It just makes it more expensive. I want to say the bikini top's about $130. The channel's about $100. But I believe they sell them for like $170 as a kit. One way or another, it doesn't really matter. The one thing you want to make sure is that how the channel's going to end up sitting on the Jeep when you bring it up there. This will go where you used to snap in your soft top existing. It's going to get these screws right here, and it's going to screw it into the front. So that's how that's going to get fastened down. This piece here is what's going to sit on the actual front of the vehicle. So it will be like this. You just kind of figure out how it's going to go there, bring it back here, and you can see that once this guy gets set into the soft top, there's just little buckles. Super simple to put this thing together. Literally, you're snapping this piece in. And like I said, one of the things I thought was super cool, it's going to give us these extra mesh pockets inside. You'll see that once it's all fully installed. But I'm going to finish fastening this, and then all we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to set it on the front of the Jeep, but I'll need my cameraman to help me with that. Once it's up there, I'll show you guys how we're going to fasten the rest of it.
Who said real men don't need instructions?
I don't need instructions. That's ridiculous. I was just making sure I didn't leave any money inside of here. So yeah, guys. So here's next step. I'm teaching you guys how to do this. Is you want to lay the new Smittybilt top across the front here. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. So let's just get these guys out of the way. And you can see right here, this thing here, it's going to kind of get set right up inside this. And that's where we're going to attach it with the bolts that came with it. And then we'll kind of work our way back and strap things down. So I'm just going to show you real quick. It came with these little knobs and these guys. That's going to end up sitting kind of like that. So we'll just kind of, you know, get you through here and start tightening this in. And that's it. I got this now. Don't worry about what I do after this. Okay, not going to lie. It's a little bit more work than I anticipated. I think the product looks good at the ending. There's a couple of things with my Jeep that I don't think anybody else will go through unless you do some of the same things that I did with mine. Let me just show you real quick, and it'll make it a lot easier to understand here. So, first of all, there's a couple little flaps here. This little piece here that's kind of flapped over, they say it's supposed to be like that. When you read the instructions, it actually says to flap it from front to back. They call it a rain channel. I guess it's just the way everything kind of drains down here. If you've got a 2008 to 2011 JK, I guess your door trims that come with it are not as protruded as mine. So there is a little piece of plastic here, and it tells you that if you have the door trims to try to put this on here. And I was pulling and pulling and pulling, and I could not get it to get into this groove. And then finally I looked at the thing again, and it says if you have 2010 onward, I guess this extends out a little bit more, so it will not reach, and it says to skip this step and just use the straps. So I ended up just having to try to make these straps as tight as possible, but there's some flaps. At the end of the day, it's a bikini top. So what I'm gaining in a little bit of flaps is that it's a little bit more open feel, right? The complaint that I had in the beginning was that when I had the top back, I had no visibility out the back. You can see now with the entire frame gone, the entire back's open up, which I do like that a lot. This bikini top does come all the way to the back past the back seats. Now, keep in mind, this is not going to be the most weatherproof thing. It's to provide a little bit of sunshade, a little bit of rain. If it rains on you and while you're driving, it shouldn't be a problem. I park in the garage at all times, so I'm not worried about it being in the rain overnight. At the end of the day, I do like this section here. That channel is missing. The much more open look. It definitely looks more raw, more rugged to me, more open. So with the grab handles, with the bikini top, doors off, I'm starting to see, here, let me zoom out a little bit, there we go. I'm starting to get a vision of what I want this Jeep to look like in the future. So little by little, projects are gonna come along. The difficulties I had. So a couple things, by the way. When you're installing this up here, at first I was having this screwed on the front of my thing, and I was going up here and I was just trying to make it nice and tight. Get that up past it, because what I was noticing up here is that this was gapped quite a bit, and I wanted this to be as sealed as possible for rain. So it actually does need to go in the front of the thing. I wish I recorded that, but I was kind of at the point where I was trying to figure it out. And as I was figuring it out, it kind of clicked, and I just did it, and I wanted to kind of get it done at that point. But it really is Velcro strap, Velcro strap, Velcro strap, Velcro strap, Velcro strap, Velcro strap. 6 Velcro straps across the side. You got your 2 knobs in the front that went right where your existing soft top would be, the 6 straps over there. These 2 that go around the sound bar, and the 2 that go around the back in the middle, and you got 2 straps come around here. The back is nice and tight. It does feel pretty snug. The soundbar straps suck. Like, this is a problem. So Smitty Build, if you ever see my videos, this segment here, it's a clip, and it says just to go up into this hole. Like, it's barely on there. This thing has fallen off a lot. I could probably even pull it off and just show you, because it's pointless. So I will have to try to come up with something here. I'll just do it to this side here. You can see here, like, it's already loose. This is the type of clip that comes with it. And the instructions that come with it say just to go up into that hole right there, this hole right here, and it just kind of like just barely grabs onto the ledge there. That's poorly designed. That to me is crap. So it needs to be a clip that actually clips to something on the other side. I'm gonna mess with that, and I might make like a little short in the future that says it, but like just trying to tighten that down with it not falling out was trash. So outside of that, it does feel kind of snug. I'm gonna go take it for a test drive right now to see, you know, how well it does as far as wind is concerned. But keep in mind, doors are off, completely wide open. Again, no, yeah, you know what? It'll be easier to do it like visibility in the back, much better. I mean, look at that. Like, it's a full open back there. The tire, of course, being the only thing blocking it, but that top bouncing around in the back, the clunk, and that's kind of sticking up and bouncing, and just, you know, so this gives me sun protection during the daytime, a little bit of rain protection, and then they say after you install it the first time that it actually should be easier and easier to undo it. At the end of the day, it should just be those 2 clips in the front and then some Velcro straps down the side. I'll probably leave it on for the weekend. I don't think I'm going to take it off for the weekend because I don't want to have to mess with that. So we're just going to go with not having the top come back. Not the long-term solution. I very much in love with the best top slant back, like that fastback style soft top. My soft top is starting to get some tears. This is a 10-year-old Jeep, so my top is going to have to get replaced at some point anyways. I actually picked this up for $50 on Amazon or on Facebook Marketplace. It's a $170 product, brand new in the box. The guy had a hardtop on his Jeep. He never installed it. Literally everything is brand new. It looks super clean, and it was $50. So at that point, I was just like, well, I was having some trouble with my soft top. My soft top is torn. This just kind of made sense to get something up there, kind of get that cool looking open feel. But again, not a long-term solution. I mean, if you're anywhere where winter is, where it snows, where it rains a ton. I mean, I'm in Florida. It's going to end up raining a ton. I'm sure I'm going to come across some experiences where I'm just like, oh, crap, I need my doors on, my top on, and things like that. So that's the end of this. I'm sorry I didn't finish out the install. This is just we'll just call it a review video versus an install video. So Smitty Built, they call it an extended top, bikini top, 4-door, all the way back. I am in the back seat right now. You can see I've got full coverage. Go take it for a spin and see how it feels, and I'll keep you guys updated. But otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Put a comment down below. Just send me an emoji or something like that. It'll help with the algorithm. Anyways, one love.